lasted hundreds of years but turned out to be true. All that and more after this.
BBC News with Moira Alderson. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has accused Hamas of unimaginable cynicism after forensic testing revealed the body returned from Gaza on Thursday was not that of the Israeli hostage Shiri Bibas. Hamas says the remains appear to have been mistakenly mixed with those of other people buried in rubble after Israeli airstrikes. Meanwhile, Arab leaders are meeting in the Saudi capital Riyadh today to discuss a plan for the future of Gaza. They strongly oppose Donald Trump's proposal for the US to take over the territory and relocate its 2 million inhabitants. The US Secretary of State says a possible meeting between Mr. Trump and Russia's President Putin will largely depend on progress on ending the war in Ukraine. Marco Rubio said people first needed to know what the meeting would be about. The Swedish Coast Guard is assessing new damage to a cable under the Baltic Sea. Russia has been linked to a number of outages since it invaded Ukraine. Airlines have been altering flight paths to avoid an area between Australia and New Zealand because of live fire exercises by the Chinese Navy. Beijing insisted the drills were safe. French police are to start random searches for knives and other weapons at school entrances. This follows a big rise in violent attacks. The Vatican says Pope Francis, who's been in hospital in Rome for a week, has had another stable night. The 88-year-old has pneumonia in both lungs. Police in Sri Lanka are continuing their search for a woman involved in Wednesday's killing of a notorious criminal gang leader. Ganemula Sanjeeva was shot dead in a courtroom in Colombo by a man disguised as a lawyer. Japan's government is to make it easier for hunters to shoot dangerous animals that enter populated areas. It's in response to a record number of bear attacks. Annual figures showed 6 people were killed across Japan. BBC News.
Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out, tired. God, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info at welllamb@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for star, R for radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamb.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamb@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at Ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at Ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Starr, R for radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Starr, R for radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 074 or you can visit our website www.worldlamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@worldlamp@gmail.com. World Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
UK. This is Starr Radio UK.
The best radio show. Broadcasting worldwide online 24/7.
All around the world. All around the world. In your car.
At work.
At home.
On your smartphone.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Are you ready to turn it up?
Smile, though you
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Hey, this is Archie, and you are listening to Starr Radio UK and the Morning Show.
Morning Show.
This is Starr Radio. This is
UK.
Starr Radio
UK.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Welcome. Broadcasting worldwide online 24/7.
Enlighten your day with Starr Radio. Starr Radio. Radio for the people, by the people.
Okay, let me say massive good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you wherever you might be on planet Earth, and those of you on other planets as well. Want to welcome you all to the Starr Radio UK Friday edition of the morning show. Today is the 21st day of February, the year 2025, with the time now exactly at 5 minutes to the top of the hour. That's 5 minutes to 11. If you are in Ghana, you are here in the UK, or wherever you might be, it is the Starr Radio UK edition of the morning show. So from now till 12 o'clock, when I bring the first part of the program to a close, to make way for our money man, Mr. Dan Tabiri, to join in. I'm going to be a captain, and I want you to just stay back and stay with me. Let me say good morning to my able producer, Mr. Francis Guy. He's helped me. He's done everything to make sure that I'm sitting here good. I couldn't have had a program because, my nose is all choked up, blocked, and but hey, we are here because we all work together nicely. Mr. Francis Guy, good morning to you. And let me also say good morning to the one and only Felix in Abedin Kojudi. Good morning to you. Shamsuddin, good morning to you there as well. A special good morning also goes to the one and only Bishop Adesina. I hope you are doing very, very well. And all your colleagues at the RBE office in Lagos, Nigeria. I salute you. Kojode, good morning. Mr. Dan Tabiri, CEO of GIL Accountancy Services, I salute you, sir. And then to the one and only, and still the reigning champion, Mr. Kofi Ali Abdul Yakin. Massive good morning to you. I welcome you all to the program. Do me a massive favor, share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones, and invite them to like our pages as well. Okay. Let's take a quick commercial break. We come back and I bring you everything that you need to know. Stay tuned and don't turn it down. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Welcome back to the program. This is Starr Radio UK. My sincere apologies there. Let me say good morning to Pastor Emmanuel Chidi. Man of God, I hope you are doing very, very well. It's nice to have you on as well. Salute you. And to all the bishops and the cardinals and the popes on the platform, I salute each and every one of you. And thank you very much, because it's your support that has done it. Let me take the opportunity to say good morning to Sister BB Clement. KB Bossman and all you wonderful people there. Massive good morning to you. There's going to be a special program this Sunday with KB Bossman with Dr. Olumide. I'll be bringing you more on that. And BB Clement is also having a special program with Dr. Olumide and the women as well. So just bear with us. I'll be bringing you all those during the course of the program. So wherever you are, don't even think of touching the dial. It is Star Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. All right, so let's crack on. So by way of the quote for the day, it says everything you want to see happen around you must first happen within you. Everything you want to see happen around you must first happen within you. And that's why it is said that as a man thinketh, so is he, because it's what is going on up here that you exhibit. All right then? Yes, so that is by way of the quote for the day. I'm moving on straight to the weather front. Let me say good morning to my apostle, the brother HB. Yeah, I needed to just get in touch with him when we started the program. That's why I had to take that break. My apologies for that. It was an urgent one. We needed to just catch up with him. All right then. When it comes to the weather front, it's going to be turning drier this afternoon with a few sunny spells developing, but outbreaks of rain will move in this evening, breezy and mild. Tonight will be cloudy with spells of rain throughout the night. This turning heavy and persistent in places. Winds will ease overnight. Well, there are some of them there. Total temperature is going to be 15 degrees. The lowest is going to be 10 degrees. UV level going moderate and pollution is going to be low. Sunset 17:26 and sunrise for tomorrow morning 07:03 hours. Moving on straight to what the weekend has got in store for you. Now tomorrow will continue cloudy with further spells of rain through the morning. It's going to be turning drier in the afternoon with some bright spells developing and just the odd shower lingering around. Now come Sunday we'll see a dry start with bright spells. It's going to be turning cloudier later with winds strengthening and spells of rain moving in through the afternoon. That is by way of the weather forecast. Well, Saturday temperatures 13 degrees tops, the lowest 6 degrees. Sunday 12 degrees top and a bit milder at night, 11 degrees. So that is by way of the weather forecast for you. Let's move on straight to the travels as well. Tell me, how is your weather? How is your travels? So on the underground this morning, apart from the Piccadilly line that is providing that is experiencing minor delays, all the others are running a good service. The London Trans Lake until Sunday, as we said, has no service between Elmes End and Arena, and from a few of the this is from Rips Corner to East Croydon as well. So please check before you leave until Sunday, the 23rd of February. Okay. Now, when it comes to the major roads in London, the A roads A10, A13, A316, South Circular, A205 are all experiencing serious delays. If you can avoid them, do your best to do so. And we'll move on straight to the river bus, where I can tell you good service there. The London Cable Car, good service there. And then bringing us straight to the final segment of the travel update, that is the National Rail. On the National Rail this morning, Cross Country is experiencing is offering special services. Great Western Railway and Scott Rail also special services. Then aside, all the others are running a good service there. And that's how we say it all the time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you, wherever you might be on planet Earth. Enjoy your coming for today. But you know what? Continue to keep those eyes where? On the roads. Let's take a break. We come back. We go global trotting.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancer taking over. Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancer taking over. Yo, what's up, people? This is a boy Raskin Bobo One. Tune in every day, every night at the Star Radio UK with the big man them Archie. When I say Orta, you say fire.
Welcome back to the program. Before we go on, let me bring you these announcements and let's continue with it. The first one. Now, come Sunday on the Faith Talk with KB Bossman, he will be having as a special guest Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, and the topic is Understanding Wealth Creation. So join them on Sunday the 23rd at 3 p.m. on Star Radio UK. Dr. Olumide Emmanuel will be there. He is the author of the book, Cracking the Global Wealth Code. Is that a code to be cracked? Yeah, he said he's got it. So you want to make a date with him. All right then. And then come the 6th of March 2025, exactly at 10 a.m. at the forecourt of the Croydon Town Hall. The 6th of March, yes. The civic mayor of Croydon, Councillor Kola Bola, is hosting the Croydon celebrating Ghana's 68th independence flag raising ceremony. And as I did say, it's on the 6th of March at the forecourt of Croydon Town Hall and the time at 10 a.m. Well, this advert is sponsored by Victon Special Ladies and Jinyami and Star Radio UK. So please make a date with them there. Star Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Finally, exclusive event, Women in Business Networking Breakfast 2025. Speaker, Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. And events take place at the it's taking place at the Tramshed 5 to 53. Again, let me take it 51 to 53 Woolwich New Road, London, SE 18 6ES. The nearest station, DLR Woolwich, Arsenal, Southeastern trains, Woolwich Arsenal, and Elizabeth Line to Woolwich. The date is Monday, the 17th of March, from 9:45 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. The host is BB Clement. BB Clement is an entrepreneur and author and how to grow from employee to entrepreneur. The fee is £60 for, yes, a general fee. And then if you are VIP, you want VIP, that is £75 to tickets only. Tickets only. You want to register? Go to Eventbrite or email bb@bbclement.com. For more information, call 07956 596 406. Okay, so that is by way of the announcement that we have for you this morning. This is Star Radio UK, and now let's go global trotting. So what are some stories making the rounds here in the UK this morning? Europe must secure Ukraine's future if UN's won't. Ex-army head is saying. Sir Nick Carter says there are others are going to have to step up to the plate if the US does not want to. But what do you think? After all, we spent so much money, the billions that have been pouring down into Ukraine just for this war. But as to whether that will work or not, well, now government finances in surplus but pressure bills on reefs. Why? We'll tell you more about that. And Soldier's mom says no apology will bring her back. that's pertaining to her daughter, age 19, that was killed at the time after, apparently she committed suicide, but that was after a rape, allegedly. Now, Lib Dems push for 3% of national income on defense. Of course, looking at the stance of the U.S. now, I think it's about time that everybody steps up. If not, well, the U.S. saying, Trump is saying, we're not going to be coming. We're not coming to help you out. We are not here to serve free lunch and supper. We're not going to be doing that. Well, Uncle Sam is not Uncle what? Whatever they said. Well, it's all coming away from Starr Radio. In other stories as well, Zelensky says Ukraine needs reliable and clear security guarantees to end the war. There should be an end. So that's what they demand. And in Gaza, the body returned from Gaza is not Shiri Bibes. That's what Israel military is saying. And they were saying that, well, a few bodies were thrown in there, so they were not very sure. They thought that was the one, but they might have mace. So they will have to, but I don't know what effect that is going to impact. Is there supposed to be another exchange tomorrow? I don't know what is going to be there, but we're going to be telling you more about all that as the program goes on. It is Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Okay, moving on. A man disguised as lawyer kills gang leader in court. Oh boy. When he really meant to kill the gang leader. And then in other stories, 3 buses explode in Israel in suspected terror attack, the police have said. And planes diverted as China conducts a rare military drill near Australia. Well, Canada beats US in revenge hockey rematch played on political thin thin ice. Well, Trump would say he doesn't give a hoot about that. But what do you think about all that? It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Well, Trump very frustrated and Zelensky must strike minerals deal, says advisor. Well, if you want us to give you more money, there should be a deal of the minerals that you are leveraging to get the support that you need. What do you think about all that? It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. Governor Archie will not remove NYC Mayor Adams from office. That is a new story coming through. We'll be telling you more about that. On the African front as well, Rwanda angered by U.S. sanctions over DR Congo violence. Rwanda is facing a backlash for its alleged support of M23 rebels in neighboring country. Well, interestingly, the question is what Russia is doing and what Rwanda is doing. What is different? Let's say everybody is on offensive too. What is the difference? Okay. What is good for the goose is good for the ganders. But well, in one face a different ruling and another a different. Now South Africa opens G20 talks but US snobs meeting. And then other stories making the rounds there on the African front. DRC, US sanctions Rwanda minister as Bukavu victims are buried. And then France hands over its port Bouet military base to Ivory Coast. And there are some stories making the rounds there as well. In Nigeria, how Abiola fell for Abacha's deceit after rejecting my offer to head interim government. And Tinubu approves creation of Osun Ekiti Federal Varsities. And then just it, CBN keeps interest rates unchanged. That is in Nigeria. I'm going to bring you all the details of that during the course of the program. This is Starr Radio UK. I still support Bawumia for president. Arnaud Dompré is saying. And who is Arnaud Dompré? And what is he saying there? We're going to be telling you more about all that. And some news that has come in. Breaking there, Gregory Afoko has been granted bail after 10 years on remand for murder. Wow. Okay. And then the final one that will be bringing you as well. Sam Jonah says UT Bank's collapse is economic injustice. Virtually saying that some of the banks that were actually collapsed by the government or the central bank was not right. Now, which of them? If UT Bank's one wasn't right, then what about the others? We're going to be telling you more about all this as the program goes on. This is Starr Radio UK. We're going to take our first music break, and this is from Elon Music, and it is Minister Elon Esiama. Let me say good morning to Reverend Michael Kokumensa Esiama of the Power Word International, and this is from Minister Elon Esiama. Enjoy it, and I'll be with you. It says, Ebenezer, it's Friday. God has been good, right? Enjoy it.
We are standing here in the miracle of today. As our eyes behold the wonders your hand has made, with a shout of praise, I lift my voice to say, Ebenezer, Ebenezer. We are standing here in the miracle of today. As our eyes behold the wonders your hand has made, with a shout of praise, I lift my voice to say, Ebenezer, 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 that's far God's brought us. Ebenezer, this much God's helped us. Ebenezer, see what the Lord has done. Ebenezer, 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 that's far God's brought us. Ebenezer, this much God's helped us. Ebenezer, see what the Lord has done. Ebenezer, God, I look around and all my eyes can see all the words you've made. Oh, so beautiful, with a shout of praise, I lift my voice to say, Ebenezer, Ebenezer. God, I look around, oh, my eyes can see all the words your hand has made. Oh, so beautiful, with a shout of praise, I lift my voice to say, Ebenezer.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Ebenezer, Ebenezer, that's far God's brought us. Ebenezer, this meant my God, our God of help. Say what the Lord has done. Ebenezer, 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 that's far God's brought us. You see, can you see? Ebenezer, this much God's help.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Archie on Starr Radio. Nobody does it better.
Ooh, Ebenezer, Ebenezer, that's far God's brought us. Ebenezer, this meant my God, our God of help. Say what the Lord has done. Ebenezer, 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 that's far God's
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy. Welcome back to the program Star Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London, bringing the time now to exactly 11:23. Just bear with me a bit, the weather, bit under the weather, as I would say, but just bear with me, as I bring you everything that you need to know. So, Star Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Let me say good morning. It will be afternoon in South Africa. Eben, massive good morning to you. In Cape Town, South Africa. Delta, good morning to you as well. All right, let's move on. So starting from home here. Well, European nations may need to offer reliable security guarantees to Ukraine in the event of a peace deal with Russia if the US will not. The former head of the UK Armed Forces has said. Retired General Sir Nick Carter said, ensuring Ukraine's sovereignty was fundamental to a fair deal and that Europe must set out its vision of peace that deters Russian aggression. He said the UK could take a lead in doing this ahead of Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer's meeting with US President Donald Trump next week. Now, US efforts to bring the war in Ukraine to an end have recently caused a growing rift between Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and sparked discussions among European leaders. The US has announced it will soon begin direct negotiations with Russia on peace deal as the Trump administration seeks to take a smaller role in securing Europe. However, some of the Trump's recent remarks about Ukraine and its leaders have caused concern about the direction those talks may go. On Thursday night, Zelensky said Ukraine needed a reliable and well-defined security guarantees. Now, General Carter, who was chief of the UK's defense staff between 2018 and 2021, said it was for Ukraine to decide what a fair settlement to end the war meant. But the UK and other European allies needed to make clear their position on what the minimum acceptable level might be. In a question and answer time, he said about Ukraine, he said fundamentally there has got to be some form of guarantee of Ukraine's sovereignty in the future. That means there's got to be a copper bottom security guarantee, and if America is not prepared to do that, then some others are going to have to step up to the plate to provide that. You can add to it accession to the European Union. You can add a viable economy. There are other ingredients, and that will look like a just and viable peace. But the bottom line is a security guarantee. Secure has previously said a U.S. security guarantee is the only way to effectively deter Russia. But well, there were other security guarantees that were put in place after the Second World War, the end of the Second World War, and where have we found ourselves? It just moved from one country to the other. But what do you think about all that? This all coming your way from Starr Radio. We'll be bringing you more about what is happening when it comes to the peace deal that the U.S. is trying to negotiate there. We will be looking into that in a moment. But pressure has increased on the Chancellor's tax spending plans after a surplus in government finances missed official forecasts. The surplus, the difference between the government spends, what the government spends, and the tax it takes was 15.4 billion in January, the highest level for the month since records began more than 3 decades ago. But the figure was much lower than the 20.5 billion predicted. Okay, just bear with me. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Just bear with me. Bear with me there as I share the broadcast. Yes, my baby sister, she's saying that she's not getting it. So let me just share it with her. Yes, boom. I think she's got it. She should get it now. Okay. All right then. Now let's move on. Let's move on to it. If you're having a challenge being able to log in or log on, let us know, and we'll help you out on that front. Now, border figures was much lower than the 20.5 billion predicted by the UK's official forecaster. Now, reigniting speculation that Rachel Reeves will either have to cut public spending or raise taxes further next month to meet her self-imposed rules for the economy. The government reiterated on Friday that its so-called fiscal rules were non-negotiable. On the 26th of March, the Office of Budget Responsibility released its latest outlook for the UK's economy and public finances and will detail what headroom the Chancellor had against her financial rules. Now, last October, the watchdog said she had 9.9 billion in headroom to meet her rules following her first budget. However, weak economic growth and higher borrowing costs have weighed on the regular room. In order to meet her fiscal rules, the Chancellor will need to raise taxes and or cut spending, said Alex Kerr, UK's economist at Capital Economics, who added that the headroom had been wiped out. Well, so we'll be following it very, very closely and see what happens on that front. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Starr Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Let's move on straight to other stories making the rounds across the globe this morning. Going straight to the Russia-Ukraine war. Now, 12 civilians have been killed over the past day after Russian strikes, according to Ukrainian officials, with homes and infrastructure hit. Meanwhile, the White House has urged Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to strike a deal on U.S. access to Ukraine's critical minerals in exchange for aid. The U.S. and Russia are weighing up a meeting between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin, with the Kremlin saying no decision has been made yet. The White House is saying everything is on the table when it comes to peace talks. Ukraine isn't even sitting at it. Now, the U.S. is opposing calling Russia the aggressor in the G7 statement, marking the third anniversary of their full-scale invasion of Ukraine, reports have said. But we'll be telling you more about the development as we are on, as and when we get that. But what do you think will be the way forward? What do you think will broker peace? Now, with this, how is Taiwan feeling? With this, how is Japan feeling? Because this is the same trend where we think that, oh, this country is beside you, supporting you, doing all sorts, and by the time you say Jack, boy, they are no more there, and they seem to be in cahoots or in bed with, let me put it quote unquote, the enemy. What do you think about that? Quite an interesting one, right? It's all coming your way from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Now, moving on straight to the Middle East as well. Yesterday, 4 bodies were returned to Israel. But apparently, one was not whom it was supposed to be. So Israel has accused Hamas of violating the ceasefire deal after forensic testing revealed the body returned from Gaza on Thursday was not that of Shiri Bibas. Or Bibas. Now, the 3 other bodies handed over have been identified as her sons, Ariel and Fer, who would have been aged 5 and 2, and peace activist Oded Letzich, 84, the Israeli Defense Forces, has said. But the 4th body was not Shiri, nor another hostage, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu alleging that Hamas put the body of a Gaza woman in a coffin. A Hamas spokeswoman, Ismail al-Tuabta, said on X on Friday that Shiri's remains seem to have been mixed up with other bodies under the rubble of a structure after an Israeli airstrike. The group told Reuters, a news agency, they will investigate what had led to the wrong remains being sent to Israel. They also reiterated their previous statement, which said the children and their mother were killed in an Israeli bombing. However, Israel on Thursday said the boys were brutally murdered by the terrorists in captivity in November 2023, according to intelligence and forensics. Now, Israel demanded that Hamas return Shiris along with the other remaining hostages. Whether she is alive or not, they need to bring back Shiris Bibas, the IDF international spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Nadav Shoshani, said. Now, Netanyahu said, we will act with determination to bring Shiri home, along with all our hostages, now both living and the dead, and ensure that Hamas pays the full price for this cruel and evil violation of the agreement. The IDF posted on X that during the identification process, it was determined that the additional body received is not that of Shiri Bibas, and not much was found for any other hostage. This is an anonymous, unidentified body. Okay, so under that war, during that kind of war, what did the Hamas authorities in Gaza do, the Palestinian area do, pertaining to these remains of these individuals? Well, it's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. And let me take the opportunity to once again say good morning to my baby sister Delta, all the way in Kumasi in Ghana. All right then. But still in Israel, now 3 empty buses have exploded on the southern edge of Tel Aviv in what Israeli police say is a suspected terror attack. It happened in a parking lot in the city of Bat Yam on Thursday night. There were no casualties. Devices on 2 other buses failed to explode. Now, police said Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has ordered the Israel military to carry out an intensive operation against centers of terrorism in the occupied West Bank in response. Now, footage on social media showed at least 1 bus on fire in the parking lot with a large plume of smoke rising above. Now, police spokesman spokesperson Ayadoron said officers are still trying to locate more bombs in Tel Aviv. Our forces are still scouring the area. Doron told Channel 12 soon after the explosion, adding that the public must be on alert for every suspected bag or object. We may be lucky if indeed the terrorists set these timers to the wrong hour, but it's too early to determine, he said. According to local media, one of the unexploded devices weighing 5 kg carried a message saying "Revenge from Tukam," referring to a recent Israeli military counter-terrorism operation in the West Bank. Well, I wouldn't want to take it with a pinch of salt, or not believe that it did happen. Yeah, we could see that explosions have happened, barracks have been burnt. However, it's a quest to be able to attack the West Bank, and therefore you give a dog a bad name, as I do say all the time. I'm just thinking aloud, and therefore by so doing you can attack. Is that what is going on exactly, or might genuinely be something that had gone on? But what do you think about all that? It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London at 11:37. Now, one other story, then we bring the first bit to close before I bring you the Money Hour with Mr. Dan Tabiri, CEO of GL Accountancy Services. Don't you worry, I was checking for some messages or some calls that have come through from the other systems. Okay, now, in other stories making the rounds, a notorious gang leader has died after he was shot inside a courthouse in Sri Lanka by a gunman disguised as a lawyer, says the police. Now, police say the gunman used a revolver which was smuggled in a hollowed out book by a female suspect who remains at large. Gang leader Sanjeewa Kumara Samararathin had been escorted to the court to face proceedings when he was shot. Now, police say he was a suspect in the multiple murder cases. Now, the shooting in the capital, Colombo, is among a series of killings by rivaling gangs, which has persisted as authorities vow to crack down on gang violence in the country. The gang leader, popularly known as Ganimule Zanjiwa, had been in custody since he was arrested in September 2023. Now, police said he had been escorted to the courthouse on Wednesday by a dozen police officers. He was taken to hospital after he was shot but was pronounced dead on arrival. The gunman managed to flee the scene but was later captured by police. He has been identified differently by authorities and local media, but police say that he used several names. Now, police have identified the female suspect as 25-year-old Pimpura Diwaji Ishara Suwandi. Now, authorities have put out a notice promising a reward for anyone providing information on the woman. Now, police say they have also arrested a policeman and a van driver suspected of helping the two suspects in the shooting. Oh boy. So it was a wider or bigger operation than thought. Well, it is all coming away from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. On the African front, the Rwandan government has condemned the U.S. decision to sanction a government minister for his alleged role in the conflict in the east of neighboring Democratic Republic of Congo. Announcing the financial sanctions on Thursday, the U.S. Treasury Department said Rwanda Minister of State for Regional Integration James Kabarebe, a former army chief, was central to his country's support for the M23 rebel group. Also sanctioned was Lawrence Kanyuka, the M23 spokesperson, or spokesman, as well as 2 companies he controls in Britain and France, the US Treasury has said. On Friday, the UK said there will be consequences for Rwanda over its alleged role in DR Congo. Now, responding to the US move, Rwanda Foreign Minister said sanctions will not resolve the conflict in the DR Congo, terming them unjustified and unfounded. They come as the M23 appears to be continuing its advance after capturing 2 major cities in recent weeks in the mineral-rich east of DR Congo. The rebel group, mainly comprised of ethnic Tutsis, has seized the cities of Goma and Bukavu, sparking a major humanitarian crisis that left families devastated. Well, you want to know more, you got to stay tuned, because as and when we got any further information, be rest assured of one thing, I'm going to bring that your way. Still on the African front, before we take another break. Now, Ivory Coast officials officially took control of Port Bouet, the last remaining French military base in the country, on Thursday. Now, Paris officially handed the camp over in a ceremony that included a changing of the guard to mark the transfer of security responsibilities to the Ivorian army. Now, France has been present in Ivory Coast for decades, but the handover as the majority of its forces leave countries across West Africa. Now, French Armed Forces Minister Sébastien Lecornu said some 80 French servicemen will continue to stay in the country to advise and train the Ivorian military. Now, France is transforming its presence. France is not disappearing, he said. About 1,000 French soldiers were deployed in Porto Bouet and helped in the fight against jihadists who launched regular attacks across the wider region. The withdrawal will take place gradually over the course of 2025, but around 80 French soldiers are expected to remain for training and support missions. New military cooperation agreements were signed at a ceremony between the 2 countries, with both sides stressing that relations between them remain warm. But the issue is, when you talk about Burkina Faso, you talk about Mali, you talk about Chad, and a few of the French-speaking, the former French colonies. Now, they have the view that they think that France is not doing what they expected them to do whilst they were there. They were thinking that they would have done more or better than what insurgency and everything that they are seeing. However, some of them have just gave them ultimatum to leave, and they've left. You talk about Burkina Faso, you talk about Chad, you talk about all the others. But at least we know that with Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, they have a cordial relationship, and that is what is good. However, for all this while that the French army has been there, how has they impacted the insurgency? Or is it that they stay in power so that they can help the government in power to be entrenched? What do you think? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Starr Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Let's take a quick break. We come back and we continue with the show. Stay tuned. Don't touch the dial.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancehall taking over. Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancehall taking over. Yo, what's up, people? This is a boy Raskin Bobo One. Tune in every day, every night at the Star Radio UK with the big man them Archie. When I say order, you say fire.
Welcome back to the program. This is Starr Radio UK. As I announced, come Sunday, the Faith Talk is taking place. KB Bossman will be hosting Dr. Olumide Emmanuel and the topic, Understanding World Creation. So make a date with him when he comes your way on Sunday. It's going to be at 3 p.m. Not the usual 4 p.m. When he brings you that program. It's going to be 3 p.m. this time around. So make a date with him. All right, they are looking at understanding world creation. Dr. Olumide is the decoder, let me put it that way, cracking the global wealth code. Well, he's cracked it. So you can take a leaf from his book, right? Good. All right then. In other ones as well, that is going to be taking place as well. On the 17th of March, Monday the 17th of March from 9:45 a.m. to 12:45 a.m. BB Clement will be hosting Dr. Olumide once again, and they are having a Women in Business Networking Breakfast 2025. The fees are 60 pounds each, or if you want VIP, you get 75 pounds each. Okay, 75 pounds, 10 tickets only. The VIP is going to be 10. It's only 10 tickets for the VIP, and it's only 10. So please make sure you get your hands on it. Just for 15 pounds difference, you get all the TLC that you need pertaining to that. To register, go to Eventbrite or email bb@bbclement.com. For more information, call 07956 596 406. This program is sponsored by Augustine Clement Solicitors. All right then. So let's move on. Looking at some of the other stories making the rounds. Just one from Nigeria this morning. And let me take the opportunity to say good afternoon to Mr. Laimi Koiki, because in Nigeria it is an hour ahead of us. And Bishop Adeshina, Professor Adebanjo, to Chief Dr. Sandy Adeyemo Igboho, I salute you all. Okay, and all you who listen to us or watch us on the Yoruba Nation platform, Koiki Media platforms, and all of you on the United States of Biafra platforms as well. I salute each and every one of you. President Bola Tinubu on Thursday in Abuja assented to two separate bills establishing the Federal University of Agriculture and Development Studies, IRABG, Osun State, and the Federal University of Technology and Environment Science, in Ekiti State. The special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga, revealed that this in a statement signed on Thursday titled President Tinubu Signs Bill establishing new federal universities for Osun Ekiti State. And let me say a good one there. Congratulations to the government there. At 10 minutes to the top of the hour, Starr Radio UK. Let's now land in Ghana But once again, I'm going to be bringing you a broadcast of what myself and the Money Man discussed last week. And what is it? What is it? What is it? Support for parents or working parents. Yeah, there's a support for you, and I'm going to be telling you more about that, how you can get your hands on it. Okay, let's move on. In Ghana as well. After 10 years, Gregory Afoko has been granted bail. Nearly 10 years on remand for murder. Okay, there's a couple of stories I'm going to bring your way, but it's quite an interesting one. The Accra Court has granted 500,000 Ghana cedis bail to Gregory Afoko, who, with two sureties, after nearly 10 years on remand for the murder of Adams Mahama, a former MPP, Upper East Regional Chairman. As part of the bail conditions, Afoko's sureties must possess verified landed properties. Additionally, he is required to report to the chief investigator, the regional crime officer in Accra, or the director general of the CID every 2 weeks until the case is concluded. Now, this marks Afoko's third successful bail application. Now, following previous denial in which the court ruled that there had been no unreasonable delay in his retrial, Afoko and his co-defendant Asabke, who was previously convicted and sentenced to death for conspiracy, are currently facing a retrial for murder, with the charges of conspiracy to commit murder and murder. They are alleged to have poured acid on Adams Mahama, leading to his death in May 2015. According to the court's document, on May 14, 2015, Gregory Afoko's brother, Paul Afoko and Kwabena Japan, then MPP National Chairman and General Secretary, respectively, arrived in Bogatanga for a meeting. The prosecution stated that the deceased, Adams Mahama, mobilized thugs to attack the two, disrupting their planned meeting at the Azum Zolon guest house. The attack was reportedly in response to their campaign against the party's flag bearer, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, and for failing to inform Mahama of the meeting. Although the police restored order, Afoko, angered by the incident, confronted Mahama before being chased away by thugs. The prosecution further alleged that Gregory Afoko and Asabike later formed another youth group to protect individuals perceived to be against Nana Akufo-Addo. And this is all coming away from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Okay. Let's see what. Okay. Thank you very much, our money man. Okay, he is a very, very busy man. But he finds time to bring us the Money Hour, a program that when you listen to, actually put some money in your pockets, as I do say. But now, let's move on straight to some of the other stories making the rounds there this morning. So what do you think? Retrial. Were there some mishandlings or underhandlings? What exactly went on? Well, let's see. Now he'll be granted bail. What happened? Almost 10 years. Wow. I don't think he'll be recognizable when you see him, because Ghana's prisons, like I say, the prisons here are like hotels. Yeah? Or holiday camps. Let me put it that way. But you go there and say prison, then you know that this is real. This is real, man. All right then. It is all coming away from Starr Radio, okay? Your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. In the next 5 minutes, I'll be bringing you The Money Hour with Mr. Dan Tabiri, a repeat broadcast of what we discussed last week. Now, former Minister of Defense Dominic Nitiwu has cautioned the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Akufu Dampare, to reconsider some of his actions, warning that failure could leave him isolated after retirement. Now, if he retires, what company does he need after? He's finished his work. So, but well, according to Nitiwu, many individuals within the Ghana Police Service, as well as members of both the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress, are dissatisfied with Dampare's administration. He warned that if these concerns are not addressed, they could have serious consequences for the IGP in the future. Is it threatening him? What is it saying? What is going on exactly? Now, since I got to know the IGP, it has been over 3 years that we worked together. He has had his ups and downs, but I believe that as an IGP, one must be bold and loyal. It is as simple as that. He should not focus on pleasing the crowd. Good. If you want to be effective in your work, you must avoid pleasing the public at all times, as that could end up damaging the police service, Nitiwu stated. He is doing his best, but it appears that many people are not happy with him, especially within the MPP. Even with the NDC, there are many who are dissatisfied, he added. Of course, nobody will be, especially when you know that he's cracking the whip all the time. I mean, keeping people on their toes and stuff like that. They would definitely not like him. But is he delivering for the general public? Somebody say yes, so why not? Let him get on with it. The other bit about it is, now, when it looks like majority of the people believe in that norm, that this is how things have to be, and this is what we want to do, and they want to go on about that. But then, one person or a handful of people come in and say, no, we think that it's not going to be the norm any longer. We have to bring about a change. Those people resist the changes. And that seems to be what is playing out now. Until Ghanaians, until Africans, until we change our mindset. As I've been saying this all the time, when I sit on platform, I said, we have to change our mindset, depending or going calabash in hand every time, borrowing, going begging for money. If we don't take that mindset and try to actually create our own wealth, which we have. But then when we go negotiating for pittance. And then we have, the profits being repatriated outside the country. What do you think is going to happen? Now that the U.S. is saying cancel the U.S. aid, and I need 175 million. How much does Nigeria need? How much does Togo need? How much does Liberia need? How much does South Africa need? How much? Catch my drift? Well, I was saying that when Trump was going to come on, I said, let African leaders prepare. Well, if I were a prophet, I would have said, yes, I did prophesy that, but I'm not a prophet. Okay? I might say things, I might predict things. Or as and when I might say things that will fall in line. But I won't call myself that I work under or in the office of a prophet. No, not at all. Okay. So don't come to me to tell me that I should prophesy on you. Well, listen to Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Let me see whether I can get one other story to bring your way before we take a bow and bring you the Money Hour as was discussed last week. Yeah, the final story. Renowned businessman and executive chairman of Jonah Capital, Sir Sam Jonah, has strongly criticized the collapse of UT Bank, describing it as a significant act of economic injustice that has stifled private sector growth in Ghana. He argued that the government's decision to shut down the bank 6 years ago has had far-reaching consequences, discouraging ambitious entrepreneurs from pursuing transformative ventures. Now, speaking at the launch of the UT Story Volume 3, the Prince Kofi Amwabin says Sam Jonah underscored the critical need to protect businesses from undue political interference. He emphasized that as a stable and predictable business environment is essential for long-term economic prosperity, warning that there's excessive state control undermines investor confidence and stifles entrepreneurial ambition. Now, reflecting on the closure of the UT Bank, he described it as a painful chapter in Mr. Mwabeng's journey, highlighting the betrayal and harsh realities that come with power and politics. The seizure of the bank was one of the most egregious acts of economic injustice perpetrated by the state, a move driven by malice, deceit, envy, and jealousy. He lamented. Are all above true? And if they are, should these banks be reinstated? That is the question and what I want you to take with you today as we ponder over it for today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Starr Radio UK, and this has been your one and only Archie saying have a top of the day. But now we're going to be crossing over after this commercial break to Kent, and where I'll bring you a repeat broadcast of what we discussed last week. And that pertains to the UK only. Thank you very much. So stay tuned, don't you go away.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy. Oh, you are cordially invited there. But now we'll go straight on because we've got our money man, Mr. Dan Tabiri, who has joined us this afternoon. And let me take this opportunity to say good afternoon to you, Mr. Tabiri.
Good afternoon, Archie. It's a pleasure to come your way again this Friday afternoon.
Yes. How are you doing? It's been a while. This is your first one for the year 2025, right?
It is, yes. It is.
Good. We told listeners that you are a busy man. So when the first part of the year, the first month is quite a busy time for you. But we thank God that you are doing well and you've joined us today.
Indeed.
Good. Yes. So what are we looking at, sir?
Yeah. So it's the start of the year. Well, we're already halfway into the second month. The year is running away from us. And I thought maybe we should refresh ourselves on some of the topics that we have looked at previously. because some of these things are always relevant and people need to be brought to remembrance that these support schemes are still around and they are available for people to use. Because if you don't know what you're entitled to, then you might be struggling by yourself. Yeah. So today I want us to look at the area of tax-free childcare support that is available if you've got a young one in the UK, and perhaps you need to return to work, but you're worried or you have concerns about what you're going to do about childcare. Let's have a look to see what is available to you.
Okay, interesting, because I think this will be good news for a few parents that we do talk to, who are saying, look, I want to go back to work, however I'm concerned because by the time I take these kids to nursery or the nannies for them to take care of them, then virtually the money that I'm going to be making is gone. So what's the point? So what has government got there for them, or what information do you have for them this afternoon, sir?
Yeah, so basically the government really what they intend to do to boost growth and GDP in the UK, and also reduce the burden on the welfare poor, is to provide, the incentives for people to be able to return to work. And so what they have given us at the moment, what parents have is 15 hours a week, provided tax-free to every parent who has a child between the ages of 9 months to 2 years old.
Okay.
So as soon as the parent comes off maternity, 9 months maternity, they can send their children or their child to a childcare provider and be able to give 15 hours a week, which is about 3 hours a day. I know that there are plans or intentions to increase this 15 hours for 9 to 2 year olds to up to 30 hours, which will effectively give parents about 6 hours in a day that they can go to work and send their child to a childminder or a registered childcare provider so that their children could be looked after. There's also, for the ages between 3 and 4 year olds, there's currently 30 hours a week for your child tax-free. So this is also available. So if you need extra, if you have to go to work and you need extra hours, so for example, if you are entitled to 15 hours free childcare and you feel that you need extra hours, then it means that you have to pay the other 15 hours that you want to put your child into, if in case you want to put them in for 30 hours.
Okay.
But 15 hours is available for children between 9 to 2 year olds and 30 hours for children between 3 and 4 year olds.
Well, interestingly, a few people, because where the premises is, there's a nursery, then at times we do have a chat with the proprietors, and then she talks about the fact that they think that 15 hours doesn't go far enough. So what is it? I mean, because if somebody wants to go and work, because people are looking at it that if I go to work, how much am I making per se? So am I going to work for 3 hours initially until the time the government changes it? Or do they get some other incentives from government apart from this?
Yeah, so this is the only incentive when specific to childcare. So if you have to go to work, obviously if you are working for an employer who uses a childcare voucher scheme, that could be another way for you to be able to pay for your child's care a bit more tax efficiently.
Okay.
So if your employer is able to run that scheme for you, then you can use that as well. To pay for extra hours. So the 15 might not be enough, but you might want 30 or 40 hours, which means that you have to pay the difference.
Yeah.
But again, there are schemes, tax voucher schemes, childcare tax voucher schemes, which can be used to reduce the burden.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Star Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. We have with us this afternoon Mr. Tabiri, our money man, and of course, during these times where people are crying, scratching, and doing all sorts, he has information to bring your way that will help you make things calmer for you. Okay, and today we're talking about tax-free child care support for working parents. So at this time, I'm just going to allow Mr. Tabiri to go on with his presentation. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, so parents can apply for the 15 hours child-free free child care. Parents can apply from when the child is 23 weeks old.
Okay.
And they're approaching their 9 months old birthday. So depending on when 9 months is reached, that's the time when into the care. So for example, if your child is 9 months between say the 1st of September to 31st of December, then they can get started on or after the 1st of January, which is a term one before but you apply the term before they are due to start. And then if their birthday falls between the 1st of January to 31st of March, then they can start from the term starting on or after the 1st of April. And similarly for April to 31st of August, then they start from the 1st of September. So the child would actually have to be 9 months before they are able to start. But the application would always have to be made before their 9 month birthday.
Okay.
Similarly, for the 2 years and the 2 years to 4 year bracket, those ones you'd have to apply for when the child's third birthday falls. So depending on the quarter or the period that the birthday falls in, they will start the term after. So for example, as we looked at for the 15th month, it's the same thing. So if their birthday falls in between 1st September to 31st December, then their term will start on or after the 1st of January. And so you have to apply before this date. So when you make the application, what happens is that you make the application online, put in all your details as is required, and you will be given, if your application is successful, you'll be given a code. And you need to provide this code to your child care provider. And that's all. They will be able to complete any administration work in terms of them being able to access payment for the 15 hours or the 30 hours that they are providing to you.
Okay, that's a quick one there. So you don't necessarily have to have the funds in your hands. You just need the code, and then the money will be taken directly to the providers, right?
Correct. The money will not come to you.
Okay.
So you will get a code that you provide to the child care provider, and then they will use this code to be able to verify your access and your approval to receive the free child care.
Okay. Go on, sir.
Yeah. So in order to apply, what you would need, you need a national insurance number. You'd also, if you are self-employed, you would also need a unique tax reference. And then you'd also need a UK birth certificate reference number for any child or children that you are applying for, and also the date that you started work or when you are due to start work. Those are the things that you will need. Now, if you happen to be a director, you still need to meet the minimum income requirements to be eligible, which we will look at in a moment. So HMRC will check wage slips, bank statements, and also sometimes they may ask for a statement from your accountant to confirm your income. If you have a partner, then you must also include your partner's details in your application. So if you are married or in a civil partnership and live together, or not married or in a civil partnership but living together as though you are, then your income and their income will not, their employment and income will not affect your eligibility if they are absent from your household for more than 6 months.
If they are absent from your household for more than 6 months.
For more than 6 months, then their income will not count towards the household income.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you and your partner have sort of separated, then you or your partner can both have a code. Cannot have the same code for the same child.
Okay.
Yeah. So the parent, the father cannot use one code, apply for a code, and then the mother also applied for a different code. Because the child can only attend one child care.
Okay. A question has come through, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with us. So, is there a threshold? Because assuming somebody is a high earner and the partner or the wife is not, okay, or whatever they are they are also earning, and at the moment are preparing to go back to work. What do they do there? What would they have to do? Because are they going to look at the threshold that maybe this household is making so much and therefore they don't qualify? Does it come in at all?
Yeah, so I think the qualification is not about you're not going to be disqualified because you exceed a certain amount.
Okay.
But there is a minimum that you need to earn. Because you need to show that you are working productive hours. There's a minimum that you need to earn to be able to qualify for this childcare. So, for example, over 3 months, you and your partner must each earn at least £2,380 before tax if you're age 21 or over. Yeah.
Yes.
So over the 3 months, you and your partner must each expect to earn at least this amount. This is equivalent to about £183 per week. So each person is as a minimum should be earning that much. Also, if you are between the ages of 18 to 20, the amount that you need to earn is slightly lower. It's £1,788 before tax, and this is equivalent to £137 a week. And then if you are under 18 or an apprentice, you have to earn at least £1,331 before tax, which is equivalent to about £102 a week. So these are the income thresholds that you will be looking at meeting. If you happen to be a self-employed person, then your regular income should come up to, you should have income of about, your turnover should be about £9,518 a year, which is equivalent to, if you are over 21 years, equivalent to the over 21 years threshold of £2,379 every 3 months on average.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you are a self-employed person, for example, and perhaps you just come out of maternity and you've started a self-employment job, which is less than 12 months, you can still be eligible for child care for your child. If you can prove that you have earnings that is coming in, you probably may not be earning the £9,518 for a year because the year has not ended yet. But if you have, you should be able to prove that you are your level of earnings, even if you just started and it's just 1 month. There's a forecast. We can forecast that you will hit that threshold by the end of the year, and that should be enough. That should qualify you for the free childcare support available.
Okay, I was coming to something on that because I was looking at it that assuming somebody's gone to the uni, they completed, they got, they just started work and they got pregnant. Now they thought, okay, yeah, they're giving birth 9 months on. I want to go into a new job. How do they go about it? Do they have to now go and start? Because to take that child, for somebody to take care of them before you start the work, that is a challenge there. So how do they also fit in there? People like that.
Yeah, so if you need to have a job to qualify for free childcare.
Yeah.
So you first need to find a job.
Okay.
It's a difficult catch-22 situation. Yes, I understand, but it means that you have to find a job, and you have to be able to at least pay for a month or so to show that you have a job.
Okay.
And then I think yes, if you can prove that you have a job going, I'm sure HMRC will be, even if it's for 1 month, I'm sure they would accept that's a job that's expected to be sustainable and you're going to stay on your job.
Okay.
So you're not going to get a job because they would know if your situation changes as well. You have to inform them, otherwise they would reclaim back the monies that they've paid from you. So, for example, you can't just go and get a job, claim the child care free support, and then leave your job, come and sit at home and be paid. See what I mean?
Okay.
Yes. So that is the situation. Also, some type of earnings are not included when we are calculating your minimum earnings. So, for example, if you've received dividends, it would not count. If you've received interest, it will not count towards this minimum earnings. Or any income you receive from investing in a property. So, if you've got an investment property where you receive rent, that income will not count towards your minimum earnings.
Okay.
And also pension payments. So if for any reason you're earning any pension payments, that will not also count as well.
Okay. At that pension age, I don't think you'll be having a baby, would you?
Yeah. The upper limit for the support is if you or your partner have unexpected or adjusted net income over 100,000 in the current year, then unfortunately you will not be eligible for the support.
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Mr. Tabiri, CEO of GL Accountancy Services, for all your accounting issues. That's the one you have to talk to because he delivers on his promise there. And this afternoon we'll be looking at tax-free childcare support for working parents. Do you have any questions pertaining to that? Do you think your issues have been addressed? If not, get in touch with us and we'll make sure we do so. Okay, but we'll go to Mr. Tabiri for him to bring the rest of his submission, and then maybe we'll run up from there. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, so finally, let's look at some criteria as well that you need to meet to qualify for this. So to be eligible for free childcare for working parents, you and your partner, if you have one, must have a national insurance number. The person who applies must also have at least one of the following: must be a British or have Irish citizenship, must have settled or pre-settled status, or if you have applied and you are waiting for a decision, and also must have permission to access public funds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. If you have a UK residence card, it will tell you if you are allowed to do this or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so effectively that's the support that is available, and people just need to be aware of it, and if you qualify, apply for the support. Application is done online. You can go to www.gov.co.uk and search for free childcare support, and there will be a link for you to be able to make the necessary application and enter your details as required. And then you get your code online, and with the code you can be able to provide this code to your childcare provider, and that is all you need to do, and you'll be qualified for either 15 hours or 30 hours a week.
But how easy is the filing of the application? Because we know that normally HMRC, you get things like that wrong, maybe put in the wrong information, and boy, you have it. So how easy is it?
Oh, it should be fairly easy. So if you are a little bit literate, you don't need to be a computer expert or anything like that to do the application. If you have a little bit of literacy and you can read and access a computer, you should be able to fill in personal details. There are no trick questions, so to say. And it would ask you questions about your current situation, your work, your earnings, your national insurance number. Perhaps it would take some identification details, passport, proof of address, and things like that. Yes. Apart from that, there are no trick questions or difficult questions, which I don't believe that anybody can't answer truthfully on the form. Okay. Thank you very much for that. The other one that I wanted to ask you did say that if somebody is self-employed and they are after their maternity leave or paternity, whichever it is, and they are going back to work, and they need to, at times, maybe they need to talk to their accountant. At what stage would you say that, and can they just talk to any accountant at all? Oh yes. So if you're a self-employed person, I would assume that you're using an accountant to file your taxes. If not, then yes, you would need an accountant to verify your income and provide a letter to support or to confirm that your trading and your income is such and such amount. And then based on that, HMRC can use that as evidence of your wages.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Tabiri. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Mr. Tabiri bringing you the Money Hour on Starr Radio UK. And today, as I did say, we looked at tax-free childcare support for working parents. You fall in it? Why not take advantage of it? Okay, but he's going to put his details, he's going to run up nicely and then put his details and everything across, so that just in case you want to get in touch with him, you'll be able to do that. He's not just here as one who presents us with how we can make money or save money, but he is an accountant, and they see to do your self-assessment, your company account, and name it, everything. So you get in touch with him. Mr. Tabiri, over to you. Please put your details across.
Yes, certainly. So I'm reachable on telephone number 07961248834. 07961248834. Or you can reach me via email at dan@gilaccountants.com. dan@gilaccountants.com. Or failing that, if you reach out to the station, I'm sure my details will be provided to you.
Yes, definitely it will be. It will be. Let me say thank you very much, Mr. Tabiri, for this wonderful time with you once again.
Thank you very much for having me. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we would be able to bring you some more tax saving and money saving tips and information for us to be able to support ourselves wherever or however we need.
Okay, thank you. So have a lovely afternoon and a nice weekend, and we'll catch up later, sir.
Sure, same to you. God bless.
God bless you. Right then. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Mr. Dan Tabiri, CEO of GIL Accountancy Services, for all your accounting issues. Name it from A to Z. He's there. He will sort it all out for you. So wherever you are, if you fall short of anything of the sort, but if any of the discussions that we had this afternoon, well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Mr. Dan Tabiri, CEO of GIL Accountancy Services, a money man who came out this afternoon to bring us the money hour. As I did say, it was a pre-recorded one that came your way last week that we brought to you today. So wherever you are, once again, thank you for joining us on this lovely, momentous day. Well, this one I'm bringing the program to a close at 12:32. God willing, Monday, if we are still alive, I'll be bringing you the program. But remember, this Sunday, exactly at 3 p.m., KB Botsman will be hosting Dr. Olumide Emmanuel on the Faith Talk, and they'll be having a look at understanding world creation. Dr. Olumide is the author of a book titled Cracking the Global World Code. You want to know more? You got to stay tuned and join him on that program. So on that note, I say thank you very much. God richly bless you until I come your way on Monday. And tomorrow, remember, tomorrow dawn, there will be that program once again, Command Your Morning, Power Hour, Command Your Morning, with Reverend Michael Kukumensa Siama and the Power Word International coming your way, so you can take control of your morning before it begins. On that note, I say God richly bless you. It's been me, Archie, and I sign up with this song from the Zongo man himself. He says, be nice. You got to be nice to everybody. Everybody, of course. When that song ends, you don't hear from me. It's with me, Archie, saying, have a top of the day. Until I see you on Monday, God willing, it's bye-bye from me. I'm out like that.
Hey, Kokoti, Kokoti, Kokoti. Be nice to your brethren, be nice to your sister, be nice to everyone, and make the world a better place. Say hello to everyone, everyone say hello. Smile to everyone, everyone smile. Don't smile in my face and stab me hard in the back. You are the bully, oppressor and a gangster. You're just a bombing, starving, shooting, killing, murdering innocent children, harassing them in the neighborhood, disturbing the peace in the neighborhood.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Be nice, hey, and kind.
Thanks for listening.
Be nice to your wife. Be nice to your colleagues. Be nice to your mates. Be nice to your friends. Be nice to your neighbors. Be nice to everyone, whether black or white. Kokoti, 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 kokoti. Unite against racism, unite against oppression, Unite against gangstercracy. Unite against misogyny. Unite against homophobia. Unite against xenophobia. Unite, hey, unite, 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 unite against hate and make the world a better place. Hey, Kokoti, 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 Kokoti. Children, be nice, oh children. Children, be nice to your mates. Children, be nice to your friends. Children,